What's good, everybody? Welcome back to DarkWaters9. Today, we have some of the most mysterious paranormal footage caught on camera. Unexplained formations, ghost encounters, and disturbing ring camera footage that looks like it belongs straight in a horror film. This one will make you question everything. Let's get straight into it.
Hello?
Crazy in this car.
Can you open the door, please?
For what?
I just want to make sure that everything's okay. There seems to be something going on.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just figured I'd check on something.
I don't know what you want, man. Get out of my house.
Open this door. Where's your daughter, man? Where's your daughter, man?
What are you talking about?
Where's your daughter? Who's in there with you?
Bro, if you don't leave...
Open this door. You understand me?
Leave my house. You don't...
Are you okay? Is everyone in this house okay?
What? Everyone's okay. What do you want?
What is going on? He's out here with the Demon Slayer shirt, wearing a trench coat with the flip-flops. He's just standing there menacingly. His posture isn't deviating.
Can you leave my house, please?
Can you open the door, please?
You have nothing to do with my house. Can you leave my house?
You know what my name is?
I don't know who you are. You don't belong to this neighborhood. That's for sure.
This is my neighborhood, though.
Yeah, I live there. I don't know you.
My name is Harry Dresden, mother. Open the door. This is my neighborhood. Open the door.
There's no way this is real. Is this a skit? What's that movie where he was like, here's Johnny?
No, or I will you. Do you understand me?
Hello?
Crazy in this car.
Can you open the door, please?
Guys, I am by no means any type of forensic analysis, but, and I just want to say this is no laughing matter if it's real, but I need you guys to explain what's going on here. I just need to know what happened. What's the whole story here?
Can I help you?
No. You all good. I'm trying to make sure she all right.
I'm good.
No. I guess she can be as mad as she wants to be. I just want to talk to her. That's it.
Then you can go over there.
Okay.
Alyssa, it's not funny. Get inside. Get inside.
I know. Look at the fucking ring.
This is absolutely terrifying. What is this dude on right here? What would you guys do? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you thought that last one was crazy, wait till you see this. What on earth? Something definitely does not seem right here. This looks straight out of a horror film. Oh my goodness. This makes me want to go upstairs and check if my doors are locked right now.
Guys, you're going to see something very bizarre in this video that was shared with me by Ian Chandler out of rural London, England. We're going to get right to it. Here we go. You're looking at a fox in his backyard that was picked up by his motion-activated security camera. He sets out food and water for this fox that comes around every once in a while, and this was one of those nights that it came around at 1:01 in the morning, and he's standing back here minding his own business, eating the food, drinking the water, when all of a sudden you can see he's noticing something over here by the fence. So he walks over to the fence, starts kind of looking around, smelling around. This is the fence right here that I've inserted. I'll show it to you again. That's the fence in the daytime. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, it just disappeared. Where did it go?
The fox disappeared, walked right through the fence. The time sequence did not change. This video has not been altered in any way. Watch it again up close. Okay, he's standing there eating, minding his own business, when all of a sudden, he notices something. He's drawn to the fence. So he walks over to the fence, stops. Something has him very drawn to the fence. Then all of a sudden, he just walks right through the fence.
It's not like he has a hole dug there or something. It looks like he just went straight through the fence.
Are you serious right now? You can't make this stuff up. With all of the billions of cameras around the world that are recording 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they're bound to catch something mysterious like this, because we do live in a spiritual, energetic world, and every once in a while it's bound to happen that something unexplainable is going to be captured on camera. And I think this was one of those times by Ian out of rural London, England. And as you can see, there's no broken parts to this fence whatsoever. It's in pristine condition, but somehow on this night the fox walked right through the fence. Make that make sense. Truth is indeed stranger than fiction.
Guys, drop your thoughts in the comments below. What happened? What's going on here?
This guy was scrolling on Google Earth and found very strange patterns in the rocks on top of this mountain somewhere in the United States, I think Wyoming. And so he went and actually visited the spot to find out what the Sam Damn this was. Was it erosion? Did the wind blow in a particular pattern for thousands of years or billions to make these square stones? Then he shows up in person and finds there is absolutely no
This formation is absolutely insane. It almost would look like if you zoomed in on like scales or something, you know?
possible way that this is a natural phenomenon. However, if this was not natural and some ancient race was cutting stone blocks like this, which we know it wasn't the natives, but the natives spoke of the mound builders and giants. You can go to a native elder, ask them the story about freaking giants. They lived amongst them, man. And we know the story of, you know, Gilgamesh and everything. Like, I mean, they're finding giant bones all over the freaking place. You got half of the Grand Canyon you can't even visit. You'll be visited by basically camo dudes who stop you. It's a restricted area. You can't go there. However, though, if this is ancient evidence of some archaeological findings and people were cutting stone blocks thousands of years ago, that changes the official narrative of how history unfolded, which they don't want you thinking about because they're controlling history. History is his story. Look at this. Perfect 90-degree angles, impossible in nature. You don't...
Oh, so people online are saying that this was possibly carved. But to me, it kind of resembles like skin. Like, could it been some massive creature?
Possible in nature. You don't see that in nature, let alone in rocks. Find a square rock. That's natural. Doesn't exist. Someone carved it. Someone did something to it. Were they using laser technology? I don't know. I think he's pointing to the idea that what they call sedimentary rock and how this whole valley has formed may be something else and more like an ancient quarry of ancient technology that we have no idea how it works. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below and follow for more.
Or dragon scales. Alright, let's take a look at this image. What is going on here? Washington Monument. Oh, take a look at this, guys. They're saying there's more underground. That is interesting. It makes you think about what else could possibly be underground from these ancient structures.
An all-granite dam built in Valhalla, New York, in Westchester County. Conveniently the same county that Tarrytown, New York exists in, I believe, where the Rockefellers have their castle mansion. I can't think of what it's called. Yeah.
Tell me this isn't something you'll see on Tomb Raider where you'll lift a lever and a secret entrance will open up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness. Okay. I need some people who know some things about some lore to tell me what she or he is. The water used to come out of their mouth, all the way down, and then I guess recycled.
Oh wow, I could see water coming out of this creepy looking statue's mouth. And then it just overflows throughout the whole thing. But for some reason it's turned off.
Huh. Okay. Look at... Please share this with people that, would like to see this. An all-granite dam built in Valhalla, New York.
Now the real question is what's under this dam? This mysterious, haunted looking house does something weird with the lights at night. Let's take a closer look. How creepy. Maybe the house isn't abandoned after all. And look at the roof. Is it just me or does the roof look newer? They better go check the basement of that building. I know that much.
Esto es algo muy bonito, ¿eh?
Sí. A ver la primera página. Sí. ¿Dónde estaban las fotos?
¿Dónde está DarkWaters9? Ahí está.
Ábrelo.
What on earth is going on with this book?
A ver la primera página.
There are way too many disturbing symbols in this book.
¿Dónde estaban las fotos?
I mean, as soon as I seen this, I would have closed the book right then and there. Alright guys, this next one goes deep. This one talks about disturbing views on popular movies everyone's seen.
Why do we lose our memories after each reset? The theme depicted in Denver's airport is very real. Civilization collapses and burns. Civilization is literally melted down, and there are pockets or fragments of survival. So there's a natural reset, followed by dozens of reset wars. Cities become empty. The children of the Aboriginal remnant are hoarded into orphan asylums, and these incubator babies, these orphan train babies, these clones, are used to repopulate those cities. That's why there was so much child labor. Generations of clones raising clones, each generation knowing less than the last one. As depicted in this mural, most if not all of the adults are wiped out. Only the children remain. All memory is stored magnetically. In natural resets, the memories are wiped, like a degausser. Only the innate memories and knowledge of self will survive. So children from truly wise parents will have the knowledge of self in their blood. Once people are wiped, their default programs take over if they're from a corrupted seed. This theme is widespread throughout pop culture. Most just write it off as fiction or fairy tales. Art depicts life and life depicts art. The fates are very real. And fairies are just spirit programs, part of the original AI. The following are pop culture examples of how the children of the Reset Remnant are kidnapped and abused, essentially stealing the collective's power to dream up new fates. The dreams of the children determine the course of creation. The Pied Piper theme is very real. This actually happened. Peter Pan is much more dark than people know. Amnesia is the common theme. This is essentially the unconscious reset and reincarnation cycle. It is oblivion. Peter Pan is modeled after the chimeric Greek god Pan. He's part animal, he never wants to mature, and he stays in a pleasure loop. The Lost Boys forget reality while they're in Neverland. It's like falling asleep in a dream perpetually, and they have no recall when they come back from Neverland. And Pinocchio is just as dark too. Pinocchio.
I never actually seen neither one of those movies, Peter Pan or Pinocchio, believe it or not. But people online are saying the story gets a lot darker.
Pinocchio and the boys get stuck on Pleasure Island, and they become human trafficked slaves, or donkeys. Again, a pleasure loop causes amnesia. It's a theme of becoming a husk on a euphoria pain loop. This movie is very direct about what's going on. A prematurely aging clone steals dream energy from kids to live longer. The clone uses AI to kidnap kids. The clone can't really dream, so he has to steal dreams and feed off the innocence. He eventually gets trapped in a snake eating its own tail loop. You develop a slave and master relationship with your body whenever you resort to pleasure and escapism loops. You become a husk for walk-ins and your dream power is used against the collective. You're essentially a changeling. You then have memories deleted or suppressed, and then you get memories implanted. Look, people already confuse memories with dreams, but the next step is fully synthetic dreams. When you block your dreams, you forfeit your future. You become no different than the children that got led away by the Pied Piper. People get severed from their children more and more as the inner child gets severed for generations. People have become attached to this dream that they don't want to wake up from that they call life, and essentially become stuck in a liminal space like Neverland, sleepwalking us into another reset. Why do we...
You guys got to tell me what you think about these movies and the correlation that people are saying online, because I'd never literally seen any of these movies he's referring to.
But what you're looking at isn't just an object. It's the highly classified CL957. They call it the Tic Tac. But what you're looking at isn't just an object. It's the highly classified CL957 Gen 2.
Really? It looks like a propane tank.
A craft engineered in the dark shadows by the minds at Lockheed Martin. Built in silence. Designed beyond limits. A project so classified that the military pilots that witnessed it didn't even know what they were looking at. The United States government claimed it was extraterrestrial. It was never meant to be seen. No wings, no heat signature, no sound. It doesn't fly like a jet. It moves like a blimp, hovering effortlessly, suspended in place, watching, waiting. And then, it's gone. This isn't propulsion as we know it. This is control over inertia itself. The CL957 Gen 2 is said to manipulate its own mass, allowing it to drop from the edge of space to sea level in seconds, without resistance, without stress, without a sonic boom. One moment it drifts like a silent observer, a high-altitude surveillance platform. The next, it becomes something else entirely. Instant acceleration, hypersonic movement, total control of the battlefield. Its smooth white hull isn't just design, it's function, reducing drag to near zero, blending into the sky like it was never there. And what it can do, disrupt radar.
This is not the first time I heard about this. People online are calling it the Tic Tac shaped UFO, but I guess they're saying this is called the CL957. The question is now, which one would you rather drive, this or the TR-3B?
Intercept signals, track aircraft, ships, even digital communications in real time. This isn't just a machine, it's a system, a test of what happens when engineering meets the unknown. Some say it's a reconnaissance platform. Others believe it's a test bed for next-generation propulsion. But one thing is certain. What we witnessed in 2004 wasn't an anomaly. It was a glimpse of something already far ahead of us.
Yeah, the CL957 Gen 2. Added to the list of unexplained aerial phenomenon. If you thought I didn't have another excellent mysterious specimen of the day today, think again. Potion Daya! Alright. This is incredible. This is something epic, to say the least. The rating I'm gonna give this, I'm gonna have to give this a 9.7. Guys, this is an absolutely insane specimen we're looking at. Look at how the purple cube transforms into the orange. Look at the different outside crystals on all over it. Man, a lot is going on here. I got my name. 9.7, and I'm gonna call this the Sunset Matrix. Yeah, the Sunset Matrix. I want to hear your rating and drop your thoughts below. This is insane. It's like these specimens get better and better, don't they? Man. Well, one thing we could say about this one, it's not as blurry. That it's got the classic look to it, like, you know, that ride you go to what's it called, the carnivals, the Gravitron. Looks like a giant flying Gravitron. That's all we got for today's video. If you made it this far, the code word is ghost. Go ahead and drop ghost in the comments below. That lets me know your family and made it all the way through the video. And I just want to say thank you for hanging out with me. This was the most mysterious videos that made me question everything.